Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and I am back once again for Margarete Miller's weekly collage challenge, and we are on week 26. So let's look and see what we need. We need an umbrella or a parasol, something edible, something yellow or orange, a piece of clothing, something that moves or flows, and a fingerprint. So if you go to hashtag 2025 CWP26, you will see what others are doing with these same prompts. As always, I am on my coaster collages that I'm doing this whole year's challenge on, and that's a weekly challenge. So you have a collage every week. So let's start off first with, let me get my lights back in place here. I had them moved so I could see what I was doing. We're going to start, the bonus is a fingerprint. So from Tracy Fox's Crime Casebook digital kit, she had this sheet of fingerprints. So that is going to be my background. So we know what we're doing on the background, and I decided I would do the background with you guys rather than having it done ahead of time. Let's see. So we need an umbrella or a parasol. So this is my little fella here on the top of his house with his umbrella. Something edible. I have carrots here. They're going to go like this, something like this. It usually doesn't wind up the way I originally put it after I've put it, but maybe we'll get there. Okay, so the carrots are going to go there. They are also something orange. Piece of clothing. Well, our gentleman has on a coat and pants and all of that, so that's clothing. Something that moves or flows. Well, there is a little tiny bird right here. He moves. The man moves. His coat would flow in the wind. If the wind was blowing, it would, flow out. So that's going to cover all of our prompts. So what I need to do now, because this is where I wanted my background to be, is right here. So I have my little template here, and then I have this little piece of this tree was attached down here, and I'm going to move it up because you're not going to see much of it, and I wanted to see a little bit more of it, so I'm going to move it up here like that. Nope, not quite that far. I can move this up a little bit, but let's move it down just a little bit. I want it to be I don't want it to have any space from my edge here. So we're going to put it about there. I'll do that in a little bit. But right now, this is where I want my circle to be. My background to be is in this spot. So I'm going to draw a circle around it. Just like so. I keep hitting my camera with the pencil, sorry. Just like so. Okay, so now I'm done with that. So now I can put glue on my circle. I'm going to raise you up just a little bit. I'm going to put glue on my coaster. And then I can see with shadow, with the background, I can see where it goes when I have the light shining on it. And if I don't get it exactly in the right place, that's going to be okay. It goes about, I'd say about like that. Yeah, about like that. Probably have to do a little bit of erasing, and that's okay. So I'm going to get my glue. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue it, and then try to place it in the right place. Oh, I know what I can do. This will be easier. Well, no, we'll just do it this way. So I'm just getting glue on here, except my glue doesn't want to come out, and I'm having a lot of trouble with that lately. If anybody, I have a pen that goes in it, and if anybody has any suggestions as how to make it not get clogged up, it's just terrible, and I don't know what to do about it. I'll wash it out. Ow. I get it going, and then as soon as I get through using it, as soon as I get it out again, a few minutes later, it's clogged up again. I do not get it. Okay, so there we go. Now it's coming out. Okay, so let's get this on. I'm going to put that lid back on it, this pen back in it. I'm going to do this long pen. It's not going to be in there long. It's not stainless, so it's not going to be there long enough to do any harm. But I have this that is stainless that goes in there, but that pen's not very long. I wish I had one that was a longer pen. That's a little bit of the problem, I think. So let's see if I can get this on here in the right way, like so. I think that'll work. Spread that glue out a little bit. And this is usually how I do it, so you're not missing a lot when I don't do the background on camera. So this is basically how I do it each time. Okay, then I'll cut around it. And this is thicker paper, so I don't use the sanding to cut it like I would a thinner paper. It probably would do okay, but on camera it's hard to do under my camera. And I know you guys want to see what I'm doing, so I'm trying to stay in frame better. I've had couple of people mention that I was not staying in frame very well, and so I am trying to be better about that. Okay, so there we are. Now, I've never had any trouble. I don't know if you can see. There's some little bit of, like, you see the glue through. When that's dry, you won't see that. I've never had any trouble with that, being able to see that later. So I'm happy to, oh, I didn't get that quite in the right place. Did I? Well, yeah, that's okay. It's good enough. I wanted this fingerprint right here to be right there. So that's okay. We can do that. Okay, so let's get our glue. Ooh, I hit my camera. I hit my cord, my charging cord. Okay, I have the hardest time with that sometimes. Okay, let's get our glue back out. And I'm just going to glue right along here first. And right along here. Now it's coming out good. The glue is coming out good now. I don't know what happened. I must have got that clog out, whatever it was. Okay. Now I need to get this under here before that dries. This little tree I want to put underneath the edge of the house here. So before that completely dries, let's see if I can get under here. Put that down. Like so. That's fine. I was able to do it. Okay, so before I glue the rest of this down, I'm going to trim around this. Just like that. I'll take my nail file later and smooth up the edges. So there we go. Over there. And then we're going to get this down. I don't think nothing goes under it. Carrots go on top, and that's the only other thing. So this one was easy. Again, this one was kind of easy once I figured out where I was getting the fingerprint from. And this image of the fella here with the umbrella is from a Mother Goose book, Mother Goose Rhymes. And here we go. And the carrots are from Reader's Digest. And as I said, the background with the fingerprints, which I don't know if you could tell that it was fingerprints, but see, it is fingerprints. That came from Tracy Fox's. Oh, I do want to raise this bird's tail up because he does. Carrots go under the tail here. Oh no! Did I wait too long? No, there we go. Whew. Okay, good. There we go. Now I think everything. So this was really kind of easy because I didn't need many things. And that's a good thing when when you're using something that doesn't have much real estate. So that works pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much how I want that to be. Just like that. So let me get this on. I probably, well, I won't. I'm going to use, what do I do with it? I am going to use my smaller glue bottle because this is tiny stuff. It's been giving me trouble too. Okay. So if you've been following along with me, thank you for coming back. And if you have just found me, I hope you enjoy what you see. If I get in camera, you could see it a whole lot better, I'm sure. And we'll come back. You can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you'd like to see further videos from me. I have lots of videos, probably, I don't know, close to 300 videos by now. I've been doing this I've been YouTube since about, I don't know, 1921. I was not born yet. In 1921. How about 2021? I think that's when I started my YouTube journey. I have enjoyed it, and I appreciate all of you who have followed along, some from the very beginning, and I appreciate that so very much. Without you, I wouldn't even need to do this, so I appreciate you joining in. And I hope I do. I also make journals. I'm working on one now. I am actually, I'm filming it, but I haven't decided to post it. So, and the reason being, because I don't know how quick I can make it, because I'm wanting to do, I meant to do this last year and I did not get it done, but I wanted to do the Creep on June that Tracy Fox does, and June's almost here. Well, actually, you're probably seeing this in June. I always am filming early, so I don't need to talk about what what the plan is, because it always is already happening. Okay. So yeah. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Let me get my lid back on here. I'm just putting my lid on. It's nothing important. Okay, so now we'll trim this off. Trim these off. And that should do it for that. And now, this is my collage. Let me get my nail file, which I use as my sanding tool, to sand the edges on this so there's no peaks and valleys. Nice and smooth all the way around. Which I like that. Nice and smooth all the way around, and that's all you have to do that. Make sure all the edges are down all the way around. And that is my collage for this week. This one was quick and easy. Like I said, so many things, and I have to use, I mean, you know, it's hard to get enough small things to go on something this size. So to get 5 things small enough to go on this size is a challenge in itself, much less the challenge of the prompts. Okay, so let's go over the prompts. They are right here. So first, let me pull my sleeves up. Okay, so first I'm going to use my pencil as a pointer. We needed an umbrella or a parasol, so we have an umbrella here. This fellow's sitting on his roof of his house with an umbrella, and it must be raining fingerprints. Something edible is the carrots. That's also something that's orange. A piece of clothing, well, he has on a whole suit of clothing there, so that takes care of that. And then something that moves or flows. The bird moves, he moves, and his coat would flow in the wind. And then the fingerprints are on the background. If you can see, it is raining fingerprints. So that is my collage for collage number 26. Let me bring it in a little bit so you can see it a little closer. So that is my collage for week 26. Go to hashtag 2025CWP26 to see what others are doing. Thank you again for coming along. I'm going to be inking around my prompts. I appreciate you all coming, watching, commenting. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you'd like to see more videos from me. Again, when you see this, I might be doing Creep on June. I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen any news on it yet, so I don't know what it's, you know, what it's about, what the story is going to be. I wanted to do it last year, and I did not get it done. I printed everything. Well, I didn't print. I bought the kit and got the freebies, and I just didn't. I couldn't do it. I just didn't have the time or the inclination. The story was great, though, so I'm hoping it will be something just that wonderful. I'm sure it will be. She always does a good job. So anyway, there is my collage for this week. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.